His speech.
Dr. Bhartrihari Mahatab, Honorable MP, Cuttack, Sri Sahadeva Sahu, ex-Chief Secretary and Writer, Chief Advisor, Sarala Sahitya Sansad, Professor Dr. Prabhakar Swain, President, Sarala Sahitya Sansad, Professor Karabel Mahanti, Chief Speaker, Dr. Niranjan Tripathi ji, Secretary, Sarala Sahitya Sansad, Shri Prasanna Kumar Janaji, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I feel deeply privileged to join this solemn and inspiring gathering to celebrate the 125th birth anniversary of Utkalkeshari, Dr. Harakrushna Mahatab, one of the greatest visionaries and nation builders Odisha has ever known. This occasion is not merely a commemoration of a towering personality, it is an affirmation of the values and vision that continue to shape the destiny of Odisha. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Mahatab's life is not a story to be read, it is a message to be lived. Each chapter of his journey carries a timeless lesson, a message that speaks to the spirit of Odisha today, inspiring us to act with purpose, courage, and vision. Dr. Mahatab, though born into a Jamindari family and a life of comfort, he chose the path of sacrifice over ease. By rejecting the Jamindari, he sent out a powerful message that he was not just an heir to privilege, but a leader shaped by a deep sense of justice and equality. As a young student, heeding the call of Gandhiji, he turned away from the familiar halls of Ravenshaw University and stepped boldly into the struggle for freedom. His choice carries a lesson that transcends time, that true change begins when we put the collective good above our personal comfort. If the youth of Odisha embrace that same spirit of dedication and selflessness, no dream will be beyond reach and no challenge too great to overcome. Through the freedom struggle, he showed us the meaning of courage. Against the might of an empire, he stood firm, not with weapons, but with conviction. Courage for him was not the absence of fear, but the strength to act despite it. For a Vikasit Odisha, that same courage must guide the citizens, institutions, and innovators to break barriers, confront complacency, and shape a bolder future. When independence arrived, his leadership revealed the power of vision. The decision to establish a new capital at Bhubaneswar was far more than an administrative move, it was an act of faith in the future. Visionary leadership sees beyond the immediate and builds for generations to come. It is this spirit that must inspire us as we shape the Odisha of tomorrow. Be it as an MLA, MP, Chief Minister, Union Minister, Prime Minister, or as the Governor of the then province of Bombay, Dr. Harakrushna Mahatab held every position with integrity, humility, and an unwavering commitment to public service. His simplicity in values, grounded demeanor, and excellence in performance set an enduring example not only for his contemporaries but also continued to inspire today's leaders to lead with vision, honesty, and dedication. His contribution to building modern Odisha carried the message of self-reliance. The construction of Hirakud Dam, the strengthening of industries, and the establishment of institutions were not just acts of development, they were expressions of empowerment. They remind us that true progress is built on our own foundations through resilience, careful planning, and collective effort. As a writer, editor, and cultural reformer through the Prajatantra and Jankar, he awakened the mind of the society. He understood that economic strength must be matched by cultural depth, intellectual vigor, and the courage of a free and responsible voice. As a statesman, his leadership was guided not by power but by purpose. Integrity in public life, in institutions, and in citizenship form the bedrock of his work, teaching us that no lasting progress can be built without trust and principle. And through his engagement with literature and heritage, he reminded us of the enduring strength of identity. He believed that the soul of Odisha lies in its language, its culture, and its heritage. A truly developed state is not measured only by its infrastructure, but by the strength of its character and values. Ladies and gentlemen, these messages are not relics of the past. They are blueprints for our future. Commitment that fuels action, courage that breaks barriers, vision that builds institutions, self-reliance that creates prosperity, thought that awakens society, integrity that sustains trust, and identity that gives us strength. The Odisha we see today bears the unmistakable imprint of his dream. The Odisha we build tomorrow must carry it forward. As we gather here in Cuttack, the city where his journey began, let us draw strength from that moment of youthful resolve. Let us carry forward the flame of his vision with the same clarity, the same courage, and the same sense of responsibility. I commend Sarala Sahitya Sansad for organizing this commemoration with such dignity and thoughtfulness. Marking the 125th birth anniversary of this great son of Odisha reminds us that the truest way to honor a visionary is to embody his ideals. Let us join together to build an Odisha worthy of his dream, prosperous, cultured, self-reliant, and united in purpose. Thank you. Vande Utkala Janani. Jai.